Hello, I'm Marty Caniglio. Welcome to a special tri-state edition of American Health Front, featuring leading practices across New York, New Jersey, and nearby communities. Today, we'll explore how untreated hearing loss can affect both hearing and brain function, and how Fifth Avenue Hearing is using advanced AI-powered technology to help patients stay sharp and connected. We'll also look at how Dr. Ference is using 3D imaging and guided technology to plant dental implants with precision. We'll take you inside a more comprehensive approach to aesthetics at Glow by Glen, combining regenerative treatments with whole body care to support healthier, more resilient skin. Plus, we'll learn how the WeLe Clinic is offering the innovative FDA-approved treatment called Spravato for depression, helping patients find relief when traditional therapies haven't worked. And we'll show you how Dr. David Perlmutter is using modern cataract surgery and advanced lens options to help patients restore clearer, more comfortable vision. So stay with us, because there is nothing more important than your health. Hearing loss doesn't just affect your ears, it can impact your brain too. At Fifth Avenue Hearing, Dr. Rafina Yakubov offers today's most advanced hearing aids using artificial intelligence to help patients stay sharp, connected, and independent as they age.
When hearing loss is left untreated, the brain must work overtime to fill in the gaps. This added strain can lead to fatigue, memory issues, and an increased risk of cognitive decline and dementia. Many individuals begin to withdraw from conversations or avoid social gatherings, not out of preference, but because keeping up becomes mentally exhausting. Over time, that isolation can negatively affect both emotional and cognitive health. That's what makes today's AI-powered hearing aids so transformative. These smart medical devices automatically adapt to your environment, whether at home or in a noisy restaurant or outdoors, eliminating the need for constant manual adjustments. Imagine being able to enjoy conversations without asking people to repeat themselves. Today's hearing aids do more than just amplify sounds. They help you focus on the voices that matter most by reducing background noise and enhancing clarity of speech. And the best part, when your brain doesn't have to work overtime to process sounds, it frees up energy for the things that truly count, like staying engaged and connecting with people around you. A typical fitting is straightforward and highly personalized. We perform a comprehensive hearing evaluation. We go over all the options with you, and we recommend the most appropriate technology to make sure that devices are both comfortable and easy to manage. Many patients are surprised by how natural and effortless the experience of improved hearing can be.
If anybody really wants to go to the most compassionate audiologist, I recommend you 100% highly to go to her. She works from her heart, 1 in a million.
Better hearing supports better living. Staying socially and mentally engaged is one of the most important ways to preserve cognitive health as people age.
Dr. Rafina Yakubov and the team at Fifth Avenue Hearing are helping patients hear more clearly and live more fully with personalized care and next-generation hearing technology. Missing teeth, unstable dentures, and bleeding gums can quietly affect how people eat, how they smile, and how confident they feel, sometimes for years. Advances in dental technology are changing the way complex procedures are performed, making treatment more precise, more efficient, and often more comfortable for patients. In the Albany area, Capital Region Periodontics and Dental Implants is bringing that modern approach to both implant dentistry and advanced periodontal care. Led by board-certified periodontist Dr. Sean Ference, the practice focuses on digitally guided implant treatment and minimally invasive solutions designed to restore stability and support long-term gum and bone health.
Many patients come in feeling overwhelmed and unsure whether their situation can really be fixed. They want clarity to understand what's possible and whether they can eat and smile comfortably again. That's why every implant case begins with careful planning. We use 3D CBCT imaging to fully evaluate the bone and anatomy before recommending treatment. From there, we design the final tooth position first and digitally plan the implant placement to support that result. We're not simply placing an implant. We're building the solution from the end result backwards, so it looks natural and functions properly. In most cases, we 3D print custom surgical guides in-house to place the implant exactly where it was digitally planned, improving accuracy and long-term predictability. For patients who need a full smile restored, we provide full arch implant treatment, often called All-on-X. For appropriate candidates, we can remove failing teeth, place implants, and even deliver a new set of teeth the same day. Using advanced photogrammetry technology, we capture the precise implant positions so the final teeth fit accurately and comfortably, supporting long-term durability.
While implants restore missing teeth, their long-term success depends on the health of the surrounding gums and bone. That foundation is central to every treatment plan at the practice.
Healthy bone and gums are what allow implants to last. We use minimally invasive techniques and work to preserve as much natural bone as possible. If someone doesn't initially have enough bone for implant placement, advanced bone grafting and sinus lift procedures can often rebuild that support. As a board-certified periodontist, my focus is not only on placing implants, but on protecting and strengthening the foundation that allows them to succeed long-term. We also collaborate closely with restorative dentists to ensure the final result looks natural and functions comfortably. For patients who feel anxious about complex procedures, we offer IV sedation with advanced monitoring to ensure safety and comfort throughout the treatment.
Oh, I love the way it looks. I mean, there's no doubt about it. It's a million times better than I've had in, 20 years. It's so good to be able to smile, to laugh, open mouth, belly laughing without worrying about it.
In addition to implant dentistry, the practice also offers an advanced laser-based treatment for periodontal disease known as LANAP, a protocol designed to treat gum disease without traditional scalpel surgery.
I often meet patients who have known they needed gum treatment, but delayed care because they were worried about traditional surgery and the recovery involved. LANAP, which stands for Laser-Assisted New Attachment Procedure, is an FDA-cleared laser treatment that allows us to treat moderate to severe periodontal disease in a much less invasive way. Instead of cutting away large amounts of tissue, the laser selectively eliminates diseased tissue while preserving healthy tooth structure. Most patients experience less discomfort, minimal swelling, and faster healing compared to conventional gum surgery. Whenever possible, our priority is preserving natural teeth and protecting the bone and gum foundation that supports long-term oral health.
The level of trust that's built, the seamless experience of checking out and that kind of thing, dealing with insurance. When I would have procedures done, Dr. Sean would call me that evening to see how's it going, all that kind of thing. People don't do that anymore. I feel like I'm a patient first and then a procedure is second. I'm not somebody who's in here just for that. Like it's Lori who came in to have this done.
Modern periodontal and implant care is no longer just about replacing teeth or treating infection. It's about thoughtful planning, precise execution, and rebuilding confidence from the foundation up. At Capital Region Periodontics and Dental Implants, that patient-centered, technology-driven approach is helping redefine what specialty dentistry can look like today and into the future.
If you missed any contact information for the physicians featured on our program, you can watch the program again anytime on the American Health Front YouTube channel.
As aesthetic medicine continues to evolve, more physicians are looking beyond quick cosmetic fixes and focusing on treatments that support the skin and body at a deeper level. At Glow by Glen Facial Optimization in New York, Dr. Glenisha Nosworthy takes a regenerative approach to aesthetics, combining advanced treatments with internal health strategies designed to support healing and long-term skin vitality.
At Glow by Glen, we focus on root cause healing and rejuvenation, where beauty emerges naturally as an expression of internal health. My philosophy blends regenerative medicine, nutrition, and advanced aesthetic techniques because beauty is truly multidimensional. It begins internally on a cellular level and ultimately manifests as what we can see externally. So because of that, we treat the entire patient as a whole instead of simply placing Band-Aids on aesthetic concerns. One of my favorite regenerative treatments is the use of placental-derived exosomes. Exosomes are powerful cellular messengers that help cells to communicate with one another. They contain signal molecules that guide healing and regeneration within the tissue. When applied to the skin, placental-derived exosomes can help to reduce inflammation and signal regeneration within the surrounding tissue. It also supports healthier and stronger skin over time. For my patient, Taylor, we developed a comprehensive treatment plan using my signature 3-tiered beauty hacking approach. And this complemented her skin and supported her skin through her incredible 60-pound weight loss. Transformations like this can place significant stress on the skin and the underlying tissues. So our approach included nutritional support, energy-based devices to stimulate collagen, and regenerative treatments like exosomes to support healthy healing. We also used a small, meticulous amount of Botox and filler to simply complement her natural features and fill in some shadows, along with medical-grade skincare to enhance her purest form of beauty. Taylor is getting married in just 1 week, and today she's here for her final treatment before she gets whisked away.
But the before Dr. Glen version of me, terrible acne, never left the house without makeup, and I was 60 pounds heavier. The after Dr. Glen version of me, I don't wear foundation anymore, genuinely ever. I have incorporated a lot of new self-love habits. I wouldn't be who I am right now without Dr. Glen's guidance.
At Glow by Glen Facial Optimization, the goal is not simply to change how someone looks, but to support healthier, more resilient skin from the inside out. Through regenerative therapies, personalized care, and a whole body philosophy, Dr. Glenisha Nosworthy helps patients achieve natural-looking results while supporting long-term skin health. When medications for depression, anxiety, or PTSD aren't enough, finding the right care can feel overwhelming. At WeLe Clinic in Manhattan, Dr. Omadvari and his team provide advanced treatments like Spravato, offering hope when traditional options have failed.
Many people who come to us feel like they have tried everything, multiple antidepressants, sometimes for years, without a real relief. That's why we begin with a thorough consultation and assessment. We take time to understand your history, concerns, goals, and then design a personalized treatment plan that fit your needs. Spravato is an FDA-approved nasal spray specifically for adults with treatment-resistant depression or major depression with suicidal thoughts. It works differently from traditional medications, targeting NMDA receptors in brain to help restore balance and improve mood, usually within days rather than weeks. Treatment sessions take place in our clinic under medical supervision in a calm and supportive environment. Patients self-administer the medication while our team carefully monitors them for comfort and safety. Each session typically lasts a couple of hours, giving patients the chance to relax while the treatment takes effect. Because Spravato is paired with an oral antidepressant, it's part of a comprehensive plan to maximize the effectiveness. We guide patients through every step from insurance approval to dosing schedule to ongoing follow-up visits, so they always feel supported throughout the process.
At WeLe Clinic, advanced therapies and personalized care come together, helping patients move past the limits of traditional treatment and take their next step toward hope. Vision changes can happen gradually. Colors may seem less vibrant, lights can feel too bright at night, and everyday tasks like reading or driving may take more effort than they used to. For many people, these changes are caused by cataracts, a common condition that develops as the natural lens of the eye becomes cloudy over time. At Perlmutter Eye Center, Dr. David Perlmutter brings training from institutions including Harvard and Willis Eye Hospital, along with extensive experience performing thousands of cataract surgeries, helping patients restore clear vision with a modern, customized approach.
Cataracts are something most people will experience at some point in their lives. It's a natural aging process where the lens inside the eye gradually becomes cloudy, often making vision feel dim or blurred. What's most important to understand is that cataracts don't affect everyone the same way. Some people notice glare at night, others feel like their glasses aren't working as well anymore, and some experience a general dulling of their vision. With the volume of cataract procedures we perform, we're able to use advanced techniques that make surgery both precise and efficient. The procedure itself typically takes less than 10 minutes, and patients come in and go home the same day. During surgery, we remove the cloudy lens using a gentle, small incision technique and replace it with a clear artificial lens. Today, there are several types of advanced technology intraocular lenses available. Some are designed to improve distance vision, while others can help both distance and near vision, reducing dependence on glasses. Recovery is usually quick. Patients typically notice improvement within a few days, with vision continuing to sharpen over the following weeks. Most people are able to get back to their normal routines fairly quickly. We make sure patients have a clear understanding of their options and what to expect before moving forward with surgery. Ultimately, the goal is simple: to help patients see more clearly and comfortably in their daily lives.
At Perlmutter Eye Center, cataract care combines experience with a personalized approach, helping patients move beyond cloudy vision and get back to seeing clearly.
If you missed any contact information for the physicians featured on our program, you can watch the program again anytime on the American Health Front YouTube channel.
When medications and traditional therapy for depression, anxious depression, or OCD are not enough, it can feel discouraging to keep searching for answers. At the TMS Center of New Jersey, board-certified psychiatrist Dr. David Sikowitz has more than 16 years of experience in transcranial magnetic stimulation and is a nationally recognized expert helping patients who have not found relief with conventional treatment.
Many of the people who come to us feel like they've tried everything. Multiple medications over many years without meaningful improvement or the ability to tolerate uncomfortable side effects. For these individuals, TMS therapy can be the answer. At the TMS Center of New Jersey, we begin with a comprehensive psychiatric evaluation and develop a personalized treatment plan based on each individual's history, symptoms, and goals. TMS is a non-invasive treatment that uses gentle magnetic pulses to stimulate specific areas of the brain involved in mood regulation. We use the NeuroStar system, the leading TMS device available today, with studies showing that about 83% of patients respond to treatment and 62% achieve remission. Treatment does not require sedation or anesthesia, does not cause cognitive impairment, and patients can return to normal activities immediately afterwards. A typical course of TMS therapy includes daily sessions, 5 days a week, for about 7 weeks. During the first visit, we carefully map the brain to determine the exact treatment location and intensity for each individual. Each session lasts just under 20 minutes, and most patients relax or watch television while the treatment is delivered. For patients who have not responded well to medications or who cannot tolerate their side effects, TMS offers a meaningful alternative without systemic side effects, and for many people, it can be an important step toward reclaiming their lives.
Before TMS, There were some very dark periods that I had of depression where I was sleeping too much, I couldn't concentrate, I didn't have an appetite. And then after TMS, I just feel lighter. The things that used to really put me in a dark place, I can deal with them a lot more in healthy ways. And I think that that's truly a result of the TMS.
At the TMS Center of New Jersey, experience, proven technology, and compassionate care come together to help patients move beyond the limits of traditional treatment and take a meaningful step toward lasting relief. When people hear the word trauma, they often think of catastrophic events like car accidents, war, or natural disasters. But trauma can take many forms and is often more subtle, with effects that linger long after the experience itself has passed. Peaceful Living Mental Health Counseling in Scarsdale, New York, is a trauma and neuro-informed therapy practice that helps adults, children, teens, and families understand how unresolved experiences affect the brain and nervous system, and how specialized trauma therapy can help people heal.
One of the most important shifts we make in therapy is moving away from asking what's wrong with you and start asking what happened to you that affected the wiring of your nervous system. Trauma is not always a single event. In fact, in our office, we very rarely have someone who had one terrible thing happen to them. Traumatic stress is caused from chronic stress, emotional neglect, difficult medical experiences, bullying, growing up in environments that felt unpredictable or unsafe. Over time, those experiences can impact how your nervous system functions. What many people don't realize is that trauma really isn't about the actual memory itself. It's about how that experience shaped the wiring of your nervous system and affected your brain's natural ability to process that experience. At Peaceful Living, one of the main treatments we use is called EMDR therapy, which stands for eye movement desensitization and reprocessing. EMDR is one of the most researched and effective treatments for PTSD, and it's used for anxiety, depression, and a whole host of other mental health conditions. It works by helping the brain process overwhelming experiences that never actually got digested in the first place. This allows the emotional intensity connected to those experiences to decrease so it could finally be integrated into an actual past memory. As the brain processes those experiences, what many people notice is that they feel less anxious, less on edge, and they overall feel more stable and confident. Healing doesn't mean forgetting what happened in the past. It means that what happened in the past no longer affects your present, and now you finally have more hope for the future.
Peaceful Living Mental Health Counseling provides neuro-informed therapy for individuals of all ages, couples, and families, both in their Westchester, New York office and virtually across New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and Florida. Their proven 5-step process helps individuals and families achieve meaningful, lasting results. As people age, they often notice changes. Energy drops, sleep isn't as restorative, and maintaining weight or focus becomes harder. These symptoms are often dismissed as normal aging, but they may signal hormonal imbalance. At Aurora MD Longevity and Aesthetics, Dr. Mudit Arora specializes in hormone optimization and longevity medicine, helping patients better understand what's happening in their bodies and take a proactive approach to long-term health.
Many patients are told their lab results are normal, but that doesn't always mean their hormone levels are actually optimal for how they feel. As hormones shift with age, people often begin noticing changes in their energy, metabolism, sleep, sexual function, and mental clarity. Hormones are the master communication center for the body, and when they start to be imbalanced, then the rest of the body follows suit.
I wasn't performing in my life the way I do in my professional life. I was just sluggish all the time. I would go play a round of golf, go home and have to sleep for 2 hours. It just was not, it was not a good place to be, not a good life at that point.
At Aurora MD Longevity and Aesthetics, we take a comprehensive approach. Hormone optimization is a foundational part of care for both men and women, but we evaluate it within a much broader physiologic picture, incorporating the disciplines of functional medicine and longevity medicine. We review symptoms, medical and family history, lifestyle factors, and do a deep dive into metabolic health markers, genetic testing, and use advanced diagnostics to better understand what's happening inside the body. From there, We develop a personalized plan designed to restore hormonal balance while also supporting long-term metabolic and cellular health, focused on reducing inflammation and improving detoxification. This may include bioidentical hormone therapy, along with guidance on nutrition, lifestyle, and other strategies that support healthy aging.
I take less medication and I'm in a better mood. It's shocking to me. I just thought I was wound tight, and it's not the case. I'm one of the smallest guys at the club, and I hit the ball the farthest, and they all ask me what I do, and that's one of the things that I do, and they all want a part of it.
Our goal isn't simply to reach a normal range. It's to help patients achieve the best version of themselves, optimal physiology, so they can maintain energy, cognitive performance, metabolic health, happiness, and overall vitality as they age.
I was very overweight. I was over 50 pounds overweight, and I, was like, something's got to happen. And he's like, we're going to make it happen. Months and months went by, and the weight started to go, and I felt so much better. I had so much more energy, everything, skin, hair, everything just became better. And the minute I met him, I knew like he was going to be my doctor for life.
Welcome to Aurora MD Longevity and Aesthetics,
where science meets the art of aging beautifully.
At Aurora MD Longevity and Aesthetics, hormone optimizations is about more than treating symptoms. Through advanced testing and personalized care, Dr. Mudit Arora helps patients restore balance and support long-term vitality. Well, we've given you a lot of information today, and we hope it's been helpful. If you missed any of the phone numbers or names mentioned in today's program, you can re-watch this Tri-State edition on the American Health Front YouTube page. For everyone on the program, I'm Marty Caniglio. Thanks so much for watching, and please join us next time for the American Health Front.
Accommodations provided by the Wilshire Grand Hotel, nestled in the vibrant city of West Orange, New Jersey, where luxury and convenience await. Each of the beautifully appointed rooms is designed to provide the utmost comfort and tranquility. Enjoy the complimentary breakfast buffet, offering a variety of mouth-watering options to satisfy everyone. The Wilshire Grand Hotel is proud to offer complimentary EV charging stations. Whether you're on vacation or traveling for business, discover the perfect blend of luxury, convenience, and eco-friendly hospitality at the Wilshire Grand Hotel.